everybody, it's Louisa here, and I have another finished project for you. This one actually went a lot faster than I expected. Um, I was commissioned by a girl at work that I am actually training. Um, and I don't usually do commissions because I'm the kind of person who just likes to do my own thing. Um, I'm not, I don't know, I don't like taking special orders where everybody wants, certain things and um, certain colors and certain ways. I just want to make what I want to make and then sell it. And if they want to buy it that way, then it's fine. She actually gave me free reign other than the colors that she wanted and the fact that she wanted to use a photo in it. And so I went ahead and just, I said, okay, I'll do it for her. Really sweet girl, so I just couldn't say no. And she gave me a price range too, so I could have gone a lot further with this, but I restricted myself because she didn't have that much money. So anyway, she wanted a wall hanging for her entranceway for her photo, which consists of her boyfriend, her what do you call it, her roommate, and then her dog. And they're all like one big happy family. They're very young, and their favorite colors between the three of them is blue, purple, and green. And I first, before I said sure I'll make it, um, I didn't think that she was going to be telling me those are the colors that she wanted. I was like, okay. So, and she pretty much pointed out at work, because we work with cakes and we have icing colors, she pretty much pointed out these three colors here, and I'm like, oh, all right. You know me, I love to do a lot of shabby chic. I used to do a lot of steampunk, but I'm more into the shabby chic colors and toned down colors. So it was a bit of a what do you call it, challenge, but I think it came out really nice, and it is kind of like it's steampunk-ish, because I did put gears in here. Being that there's two men in this picture plus her, I wanted to make it a bit more masculine as well. I did ask her, if she doesn't mind the flowers. She actually wanted a lot of flowers, and then if she liked butterflies, because I had to make something a little more feminine too. Anyway, so after I got a few little details from her, then and she gave me her photo, and I can't share it with you because I don't have permission to. I haven't even asked her if I could, so I don't want to show it. So today she gave me the photo, and I went ahead and just started. I had bought this little thing just recently at Hobby Lobby, and I knew that I was going to use it for this. It was like perfect. It already has something to hang because she's going to hang it. I could have put a chain where she could just hang it with one hook, but I guess I could leave that up to her. So I had to pull out my color scheme, and I already knew what they were, and I just filled this basket with things of flowers that I may or may not use. And luckily I did have all the colors, and then I did add some white. And I told her, I might not have the exact same colors that you're pointing out. She's like, no, just close enough. So I did use like different shades of the colors as well. Now luckily I did have this paint from Folk Art. It's a metallic paint, and it is amethyst, and I used it on the inside edge. I just couldn't bring myself to paint this whole thing any one of those colors. I don't know, but just this edge, it actually looks really neat. It gives it like a shadow effect, even though it has a shadow anyway, but it's just really cool the way it came out. And then on the inside I put some paper, which a lot of it got covered up, and I really had to look through my paper to see what I could use to coordinate with this scheme. So I pulled out this DCWV stack from it's called the Primrose, and that's what the paper looks like, and it's blue with green in it. So there's already the two colors that I needed, and it wasn't that easy to cut out the shape and the right size, but it worked out. And I did just use some Mod Podge to glue it down. I did gesso only this area here and the back a couple of times, but then I went over that, the white gesso, with this antique parchment, and I also used it on this chipboard, or actually it's a piece of wood from Michael's that says family. I'd asked her if there's any certain word that I could use in there, if I could use a word at all. And then I suggested several words, and then I said family. I go, do you guys consider yourself, really close family? And she said, yeah, that would be a nice thing to put there. So then I put that. And then this was in my stash. I don't know where it's from. Could be Prima, but I'm not sure. And it says us. Over here, there is a wind-up, what's it called? Like a pocket watch. And then a key. These gears, they're not chipboard, but they are laser cut something. I don't know exactly what they were, and I don't recall where I got them from. But a while back, I used to order a lot of stuff like that. So I did cut a few to put over here, and then I put another one there and there. These are actually like little whole pieces here, and then under here they're peeking, and then over here, it's peeking in there as well, and then a couple there, and then another half one there. Now the flowers, the majority, like this, that, are from Michael's. That one is, if I didn't point it out already. And then, oh, and this one too. Those are all from Michael's. And then the rest, like these here, all of these are all Wild Orchid Craft. And luckily I had a few of the colors that I needed. Then I had asked her if they like butterflies, because I would love to add butterflies, and she said yes. So I needed to make some because I didn't have any in my stash that I kind of liked for this. And it really took me a while to find paper to go with it. So, because I needed that purple, I pulled out this stack here. It's called Bohème Chic, I guess Bohemian, premium stack, and I found it at Tuesday Morning. It's a very thick stack that comes with like 2 sections here, and it's twice what you see. Like all of this is here too, and then you get it 2 times each, so you get like about 4 or more sheets of each. So I just cut out butterflies out of these 3 papers. This just out of the blue, this one, and this one, and I used this Recollection Punch and this Martha Stewart, and then I sugared them up with some dry stickles from Ranger, and I have 1 extra because I had cut out 6, and that 6th one just wasn't looking right on here, because usually 5 is a good number for the eye, but you could kind of see, and I'm going to just save it for another project. So I just scattered them about. There's one here, there's there, here, and then one right here. Now these pieces here, I forgot to mention, I had gessoed them one time, and then I sprayed them. I wanted them to sort of blend with the paper in the background. And I do have a few sprays, not many, because I barely use these things, and I did find them at Tuesday Morning. So these are from Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, and I've got the blue raspberry and blue icing. So these 2, and not heavily sprayed, gives me that, and they kind of, shimmery at the same time. What else? I showed the paint. Oh, I put some hooks here. I love making things that hang into something that you can hang off of as well. I've made one for myself that have a few hooks where I hang all my chunky charms. So I put these 2 black like teacup hooks. By hand I screwed it in, and then I took a wrench to tighten it up, and it's not going anywhere. And since it does have 2 places to hang, it'll be nice and sturdy, and you can hang your keys. I wouldn't hang super heavy keys, but maybe like spares, or maybe the dog collar, because there is a dog in this picture. And then over here, I decided to put a clothespin I think it's going to be pretty sturdy. It's just with hot glue, and it's pre-made, and it's a clothespin that I had in my stash for a while. But they could use this since they're putting it at the entrance and it's for 3 of them. They could always stick a little note for each other here. And then, you know, put keys or whatever. So I thought that would be a really cute idea. I'm going to leave this stuck in there so they know what that's for. Okay, so I believe that is it. I'm trying to look and see if there's anything else. Oh yes, the photo itself, and you won't know this, but she gave me a photo that she had printed out. It was a 4x6. And what I did with the photo is I put some chipboard on the back. I just glued it down to make it sturdier. And then I covered the front of the chipboard with the acetate that I recently got. Where did I get this from? I think it was AC Moore. And this actually has a film on it that you pull off when you're ready. So I just cut a 4x6 out of that. And with some Scotch tape, I just taped it down very thin on the top, and then the rest I just kind of folded over. So this is going to protect it, and they could wipe it down whenever they need to. Because I wanted to use a frame and throw it in here, but all the frames that I have are just way too big, and we're going to take up all this space. So I just did that, and then they could be wiped down if it gets dirty or anything. And then on the edges, to make it look like it's framed, I had put these metal pieces that I had in my stash, and there's one long one and one short one. And then down here, I had put the family, and then just kind of finished off the corner with the flowers. And then there was a little space here, and that's why I put the key there. So it kind of looks like it's framed off. And that's pretty much it. So I think I showed the back already. It's just plain. I will sign it. Just my name and the year. Just, you know, like artist signature kind of thing. Alright, so I really love this piece, and I wish I had picked up, because they had a couple of these, because now I want to do another one. I need to redo the one that I have in my hallway, so this would be a great idea for that, or maybe something else, I don't know. But I really like how this came out, and yeah, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.